Shaquille O'Neal, he's paid for his mates to get their masters as well. Bro, have you seen the soccer news recently? A plant guy.
You want to be a plant guy?
Because they're like living.
Yeah.
All you have to do is water and sun. Bro, you don't realise how mucked up some things are.
Oh, you don't. You really don't.
Like, we should be having free education.
Mate,
There's-
we should be getting paid because of the resources in fucking Australia. He said that you would more or less find more enjoyment in life from being a mother and raising children.
I'm in a shocking mood, actually. You want to know why?
Ethan, why are you in a shocking mood, actually?
Because we were setting up the podcast and the man's hit his head on the light.
Yeah, that was you.
Yes, I split my brow above my brow.
You split your brow.
Now I got a pimple patch on.
Ah, well. It'll heal. Don't worry about
Man's
it.
had a tissue on his
No, not even a tissue. It was
toilet paper. Pressure, hold that pressure for like 5 minutes, still bleeding.
Episode 96.
Yes, 96.
Is that right?
96.
I literally just looked.
No, you didn't. I asked you to look and you didn't
No,
look.
I did look. It's episode 96 today.
96 nights stay at the Ear Motel.
Yeah.
That's a few nights.
It is. Coming up to 100.
You'd hope by then, if you're staying for 96 stays at the one motel,
You'd want to get a discount.
well, hopefully there's a loyalty program,
Yeah.
but also hopefully, like, you're enjoying your stays.
Yeah, at most places, if you stay 7 nights, you get a night free, maybe. You never know. Some places.
Because
So,
if you're on to your 96 nights, do they have a pool there?
you'd hope so.
Do they have brekkie? Like,
They
what
got,
do they
they
do?
got a pool.
B&B? What is it?
They've got a pool. You're now on first name basis with the owners.
Yeah, that was months ago. That was months ago.
Yeah, that was probably after a couple of weeks.
I think by then you got your secret brekkie meal.
The secret recce
Menu?
Yep.
Yeah. And they've given... You've actually got a spare key to the barbecue usage.
Oh, you can lock up for them.
Yeah, sometimes you clean up the cigarette butts for them.
That's right. Then smoking them.
Anyway.
Shaquille
O'Neal, have you ever heard of him?
Have I heard of him?
Shaq, he also goes by.
Shaq Nafool.
The Diesel.
Shaq Nacool. What?
Yeah, be careful with that. Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, big guy.
Huge man.
Big presence.
Big presence. Now, I've seen on Instagram,
Yeah.
he's done a good thing for a couple fellas.
A lot of fellas, I think.
So he was looking
He wanted
to
to
go back to uni,
get his masters
get his master's degree.
in something. I can't remember.
But they told him that
Had to be
he
online.
had to undertake it online, but he didn't want to do that.
Yeah, they needed to be, I think they said 15 in the classroom.
15 in the classroom in order to be an in-person classroom.
Yep.
So what does he do?
Well, when man's got that much bread, he divvies it up and hands it out.
Yes, he does. And he goes ahead and pays for his mates.
The body of Christ.
What? By the bread.
Breaking bread.
He
Wow. The
Can you
dogs
hear that,
are barking
folks?
a little bit.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Look at that dog.
Couple of dogs.
Anyway,
I think Liv's parents has just came.
yes,
so-
I think so.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
That's right.
Now, Shaquille O'Neal, he's paid for his mates to get their masters as well.
Yeah.
That's big time.
I sort of find it a little bit strange in terms of, okay, he might be able to afford to let them study.
Yeah.
But like, it still takes like a lot of effort to get your master's degree. Like
100%.
time
There's a bit that
and-
goes into it.
Yeah, like
First of all, you've got to have 15 mates that actually want a master's degree.
yeah, you can't just like tell someone, hey, unless he can just pay that much amount,
Yes.
and then they don't even have to.
show up to
show
the
up.
classes.
Yeah,
Is that what he's done?
it.
Surely not. Surely if you've got a mate paying for your masters, you do it.
Yeah, you'd think so.
I wonder what they got it in. I don't have my laptop or my phone on me, but
I'll search it up
I
for
thought
you.
here in Australia, I don't know about over in America, but I thought you actually get paid to take your masters.
Some places where you work, if they,
I thought that was no, like even unis, like they'll give you scholarships to do them because not a lot of people do it.
I don't think so everywhere. No,
Oh.
still costs. Shaq.
See, I know a couple of people that they're getting paid for them.
So what's that? Shaq pays master's degree.
Yes.
Okay. Shaquille O'Neal reveals why he paid for 15 of his friends to earn their master's degrees. The NBA legend paid for 15 of his friends to earn their master's degrees because the university couldn't teach a physical class with one student. So that's why he did it.
Well, yeah.
So what was the question?
We thought that was the case. I don't even know what the question was, but here's the thing. If you had to go to uni,
Yep.
which you already have done,
I've done 4 years.
would you want you have done 4 years. Would you want to do it in class or would you want to do it online?
Well, look, because of the COVID,
The COVID.
yeah, you're not meant to say it on
Why?
YouTube. Apparently, like, I think they can have, like, they can pick up words, and then if you say it, like, it's...
Well, that was you should have told me that beforehand. Yeah, all right, continue.
Oh, well. It doesn't matter. We're not getting... YouTube ain't seeing us
Yeah.
anyway. Because I was in that time frame at the end of mine,
Yeah.
I did have a year online.
Yes.
I had 3 in person and 1 online the last year. And I can confidently say it was much better being in person. And I think you would agree because you were in year 12.
That's right.
for-
Yeah, I
for
was in
the
year
start of
12
it.
when the COVID, the COVID came,
Oh.
and
The
classes online
the
weren't
flu
good.
when the flu came,
When the flu game, MJ flu game came.
when the Rona flu,
Yes, when the
when
Black
Rona-
Plague.
when Rona came.
It wasn't ideal. Now, I'm at uni now,
Yes.
and last year all my classes were back to in person,
Mm.
and it was pretty elite. Like
Yeah.
you got to see people, you got to see the teacher, but for some reason this semester's all online.
Mm.
And look, there are pros and cons to it, but at the end of the day, I think I'd prefer an in-person class.
Your uni's a bit far away from you.
That's right. It's at least a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, so that's not ideal.
That's 20 there,
Yeah.
20 back. That's
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
That's time.
Yeah. My work, 45 there,
Yeah.
45 back. That's time.
Here's the thing though. You're getting paid there. I'm paying to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
A
know.
lot of money too. Hex.
Hex. Well, it's
Have you heard the
not a lot of money compared to like in America. They pay big money.
Yeah, they do, but bro, have you
What?
heard about the credits they're doing? As in the government paying back.
Nah, but they should pay me back.
They are.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to take some money off your hex
Why is that?
because there was big uproar about how like the inflation was so high.
For last year,
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. I had to
Yeah,
pay
it
a lot
was-
of money.
yeah, I know.
I had to pay a lot of money, and I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
Yeah, so
I nearly didn't have that much money.
yeah, so you're getting some credit back. Or
I
something.
hope so.
Yeah.
Because that was ridiculous. I will look into that.
Yes, you should.
I will.
You should.
I will.
And
You should.
You should.
And I will.
Good.
Yes.
So in-person classes, out-of-person classes, pros and cons.
Pros.
Look, pros.
Pros. You're there.
I can do it at home. I can do
wait,
my
you're
classes
you're
at home.
saying pros for online.
Online, yeah.
Oh.
I can do it online. I mean, I can do it here at home.
Leave down below if you prefer in person or online.
I think a lot of people do actually like online
Yeah.
because they can. So most of the time, they can do it when they want,
See,
do it wherever they want.
I guess it can be more flexible. However, for the actual learning ability,
Yeah, taking in the knowledge.
yes, you want to be in person.
I think you do.
You do.
Yeah, I 100% agree with the flexibility.
Because you're forced
To
to go to a place of learning.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
That
That's a
is
fact.
correct. That is the fact. That is what you do.
I tell you what, you speak a lot of fictional,
I-
factual, I don't know, factual statements on this show.
I do.
He does.
Everything that comes out of this mouth, facts.
Bro, have you seen the soccer news recently?
The soccer news. I have been getting a lot of reels on my YouTube about like dribbling.
Ball sport?
Yeah. I don't know.
So
I'm
not the
just-
controversy recently, the scandal?
Well, you did say, Zach, this
Look it
is
up.
something. Yeah, look it up.
I did tell him to look it up.
And I did.
He did look it up.
I did a little bit of research.
Look, to be honest, you probably know more than me now.
All I know now is that 3 players have been caught match fixing by creating yellow cards at certain times in the game,
That's right.
and they're saying like, oh, they're
Yeah, because there's fellas
they're at the
overseas.
police state. They're at the police, like they're in police custody because it's illegal. But I'm thinking in like the back of my head, yes, it's illegal. However, like to me, it's like not bad though. Like,
What do you mean?
no, like it is bad. Like people are either losing a lot of money.
No, they're making money.
Well, yeah,
The
there's,
companies are losing the money.
yeah, there's, yeah, no, but even just like general sports people, like people like you and I, if we placed a bet on it,
Yeah.
like they're losing money too, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's the fellas they're telling overseas that they're going to get a yellow card.
Yeah.
They're making the big bucks.
Yeah, I know. And then they must be getting a cut somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like it doesn't.
Well,
It's
you
on the level. It's not
of
on
murder. It's not the
yeah.
same level as murder.
That's right. Like intentionally killing or ending someone's life.
Or what's another bad crime?
The spirit's leaving the body. Not as bad as where the spirit leaves the body.
The soul.
The soul.
Look.
The energy within.
No, look, I do agree. Match fixing isn't nearly as bad as some criminal activity.
Yeah.
But it's not good though.
It's not good. It's not good for the game.
It's not
It's a bit unsportsmanlike. I reckon I need to get a bit of unsportsmanlike card.
Yeah, like it's not one of those instances where you'd say fair bump play on.
No.
Because it's not a fair bump.
No, it's a very unfair bump. Don't play on.
Get yourself handcuffed.
Apparently.
Well, is that your take on the match fixing? Not too bad, but not good.
No. Yeah. Yes, that's probably my. No, it's bad. It's definitely bad. Like, shouldn't be done. People are like getting screwed over for sure.
Yeah, I've been in a couple.
Would you do it if you could? No.
No,
No.
you wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No, you would. I've had
No,
to
you
take.
wouldn't.
I've had to take a lot of match fixing courses with
Really?
basketball, and apparently they're able to tell if like your name, because your name's linked to the accounts, and they can tell because in the league that I'm in, you're not allowed to bet on any basketball, so they can apparently track your name.
In the NBL 1.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to bet on any basketball worldwide.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Really?
apparently somehow they think I know the NBA players personally. Apparently.
They think you know that.
They think of me and
Johnny,
they think me and Anthony Davis are tight.
Yeah. They think you can just send him a 20 over the phone and he'll match fix.
Yeah, I don't know, but rules are the rules. So here's what it is, you know.
Wait, so just basketball?
Yeah,
It seems pretty crazy because you would think people that like basketball
would want to bet on it.
yeah would want to bet on the NBA on the finals or something.
You think so?
I don't think an NBL 1 player is going to be match fixing the NBA finals.
Yeah, I don't think they have too many insights.
Yeah. They have as many insights as I do looking up the stats.
Literally,
Yeah.
literally. Oh my god! Like I could look up the AFL stats right now.
Do you think the NBA is slightly fixed?
Like rigged, scripted.
Yeah. For some reason to me, I just don't understand how a team can be winning by 20 points and then you go into the last quarter and then
it's
the
tight.
team wins by only 2 points or something at the end.
I think it's
How does that make sense?
I think it's because, like, mentally, the team thinks they've won. Then the other team thinks they need to fight a lot harder to get back in there. So I think it's like just simple as that. But also they could sub their bench in, the people down to keep their starters in.
I get what you're saying.
But
saying.
I do know what you're saying.
It just,
Makes for good entertainment.
sometimes
saw
it
it-
just doesn't make sense.
Speaking of Shaquille O'Neal,
Yeah.
I saw him on a
Shaq the
podcast.
Fool.
Yeah,
Shout out Shaq
shout out Shaq. Come on.
Shout out JaVale McGee.
Um,
The
Shaq.
highlight of Shaq the Fool.
yes, Shaquille O'Neal. Saw him on a podcast, and he said that he thinks the NBA is rigged.
He does.
Well, I think he was taking a piss, but he said because when he was in the finals, when he was at LA Lakers,
LA Lakers.
yeah, at the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
Shut up! You said Chicken Kiev last
chicken-
week.
If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. And you can see the podcast. You can see listen to what pub meal is the best.
Yes,
Episode 95.
I'll give you a quick hint.
What?
Chicken Kiev didn't make it to the finals.
No, the chicken Kiev.
Anyway,
Neither did. No,
that's it. Let me watch.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said that he heard in like the first round of the playoffs, he heard the coach say, "Book accommodation in Indiana. That's who we will play in the finals or the conference finals or something like that." Later that playoffs, that's who they played.
What? Who said that?
The coach of the Lakers
The coach of the Lakers.
said early on, book accommodation in Indiana That's who we're going to be playing.
And
And it turned out that's who they were playing.
wait, because they won or lost?
Because they won. Like, they met later on in the playoffs. It's probably just because they were favourites
Yeah.
and likely to get there as well.
Yeah.
But,
because to me, that story does sound a little bit. It sounds weird.
yeah, that's why Shaq was like, look, I'm not saying it's rigged, but that's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Shaq honestly believes he's probably one of the top 5 greatest players of all time. He thinks he's the best big man of all time.
He probably is, don't you reckon?
Yeah,
He's
he
a dominant
would be.
man. He's
I know.
a dominant man.
I'd love to see him in today's game. Like, how would he play?
As the current age he is, or back when he was good?
Back when he was good, in his prime.
The
Going up against Jokic.
Yeah, the big mans are a bit different these days. They're a bit taller.
They're either
and a bit skinnier.
Yeah.
Like Victor Wembanyama. You don't watch much NBA anymore, do you?
I don't watch too much NBA anymore.
Do you know who Victor Wembanyama is?
I do know. He's playing for the Spurs?
Yes.
Yes.
He's good.
Yeah. He was.
He ran Rookie of the Year.
Was he number 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of the NBA draft combine is on right now.
Is it?
Well, just went. And LeBron James Jr. was there.
I saw him doing a jumping.
Yes. Mans can jump.
Yeah.
He was second highest.
Really? Because he looked like he went up and down quick.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't look like he was flying.
Yeah,
you know
I know
what I
what
mean?
you're saying.
You know, like, there's some people that look like they fly.
Like a
They
levitate.
float. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't look like he floated.
Yeah. No, I do know
You know
what
what
you're
I mean?
saying.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I was actually thinking a similar thing. Like, he didn't
looked
seem like he was up there for a while.
No, but he obviously
apparently was.
Yeah.
Turns out he claims that all this time he was claiming to be like 6'3", 6'4". He got measured at 6'1.5".
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man's only 6'1.5". No shoes.
See, there's a difference between 6'4" and 6'1".
Yeah. Inches, actually.
That's nearly closer to me than it is to you. He's nearly closer
About
to
halfway.
me. He's nearly nearly closer to me than it is to you.
Yeah. It's he's lied.
He's lied.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get found out.
The draft class isn't that good this year.
This
for the NBA.
man's gonna get found out.
He's been found out.
He's been found out.
He's been caught.
Is he going to the LA Lakers?
Well, I don't know if he's even getting drafted, dude.
Really?
Well,
Because
not
he's
that
only
good.
6'1".
No, not purely because of that. But
I'm not even giving him the half anymore. I'm just saying he's 6'1".
But that's without shoes. With shoes.
Man's 6'1".
The scouts are saying he's not that good.
Yeah.
He only averaged like 5 points in college.
Yeah, right. For who? Who did he play for?
USC? Have a guess who that is.
University of San Diego.
I actually don't know what's that. I think it's South California. Actually,
Somewhere.
I could be completely wrong.
One of the universities.
One of those
One of them
yellow
colleges.
and red ones.
One of the colleges.
Yeah. So yeah,
Wait, I'll tell you what. He's gonna play NBA.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. He's got someone in his corner named LeBron.
Well, yes.
Have you heard of that guy?
LeBron?
Have you heard of LeBron?
Hold on. It's ringing a bell.
So LeBron.
Yeah, he's that.
LeBron can do this.
Yes,
LeBron can do this.
I'm well aware that he can do that. So I reckon he will get drafted.
To Lakers.
No, here's my thing. I reckon
to Lakers.
I reckon he will get drafted to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Or he won't, and
they'll just
purely because I reckon he'll have good trade value because the Lakers will want him to play with LeBron.
You reckon some team could pick him up
just to trade him?
Yeah,
because I reckon he'll.
Well, that's what I was.
You'll be able to get a better player than what he is, just because the Lakers will want him. That's how I think, or what will happen. I don't know. I don't.
So you think the Lakers? Because I was thinking, would the Lakers choose him, and then just because LeBron wants him, or do they pick the 2 better players and then they trade? Well, in the first,
I don't know how many picks they have. They only have 1.
Well, don't you get 2 picks in the first?
Nah, it's not always like that.
Oh. Well, okay.
Anyway.
Say they pick up a couple people
that
are bet in quotation marks better than Bronny, and then so they get their better players and then they trade for him. Do you reckon they'd more inclined to do that?
Man, I got no clue. I'm not an NBA GM yet.
Yet? But you've watched the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, Hustle.
You have watched that.
Is he an NBA GM? No, is he a scout? What? How does that movie go again?
Or
is he just a trainer?
I think originally
Or is he an agent?
He would go looking for players.
Quality movie.
Yeah.
I rated it. I personally thought it was going to be the next basketball movie, like the basketball movie.
Yeah, you did say that. There was another basketball movie. I haven't watched it though.
Yeah, Coach Carter.
Yeah, that new one.
That Coach Carter movie, you'd watch that in PE class minimum once a year. Don't you reckon?
Probably. It's
Bro,
good movie. Good movie.
Coach Carter, man.
What's that? There was another movie. It was Air. Is it called Air?
Be Like Mike?
No.
Air.
And there was.
I haven't seen
I
that.
haven't watched the
Thunderstruck.
No.
That's a bad movie.
Yeah,
That's a bad
that was-
basketball movie.
Yeah.
I still enjoyed
KD.
it. I still enjoyed it.
With KD.
What is that? Like KD.
Well, it is with
Kiev.
Kiev Durant.
Do you reckon Kevin Durant is a fan of the chicken Kiev?
Nah.
You don't reckon?
Not the Kiev.
You don't reckon he's a fan of that garlic
I
butter?
reckon he likes a chicken on the bone. Like, no, I know you're the bone chicken Kiev bloke,
Yeah.
but I think he's like a many wing bloke.
Oh, you think he's
I
a
reckon
big
he's-
chicken wing guy?
Yeah, I reckon he's chicken wing many of them, like 30, 40.
Sauce or dry rub?
I think he's a dry dip in sauce though.
Yeah, dry rub. Yeah, dip him with a ranch or something like that.
Like
yeah.
I think he knocks down 30 of them. Like,
But he is quite skinny.
yeah, I know, but he runs a lot. He does.
He does. He
Like,
does.
I reckon he's that type of bloke that could eat like a lot, and he just doesn't get his metabolism's that on point.
Yeah.
He doesn't put on weight.
Yeah. I agree. He needs to comb his hair a little bit more.
I haven't looked at his hair lately.
That's all right.
Did you got some?
He's starting to lose a little bit there back there.
Remember when everyone was flaming LeBron?
LeBron?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So what's going on there with him? Is
Well,
he done a lot of hair treatment or something?
Do you reckon he's had a hair transplant or is it like a glued on toupee?
He must have like hair transplants.
Because I think there was time somewhere.
there was times where his hairline was receding, like
Yeah.
and patchy.
Yeah, I love the memes where they're like, the biggest comebacks wasn't on the court. It was at the off court with his hairline.
Yeah, because like you see it going back halfway up the head, and it's like an 8 head, and then somehow it's come back. See, that doesn't happen.
No. Normally hair recedes and keeps going.
It doesn't seed.
It doesn't seed.
No,
No.
it reseeds.
Doesn't.
Mate, but
Doesn't.
reseeding could mean come back though. You know what I mean? I know you recede,
I know what you're saying.
but then if you
No,
like if you
it's
plant
not
seeds.
a-seeding
No.
or seeding or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeding. Like seeding the plants.
yeah, seeding the
You're a
plants.
big plant guy, aren't you? I feel like, look, I was thinking this the other day. You're a big animal guy.
Oh, I was just thinking that.
You're a big animal guy.
Well, it's not that
Mans has just got another cat.
it wasn't on me though. It's lived. It's a big animal woman.
Look, 3 cats now.
3.
2 cats, 2 rabbits, 5
you just said
birds.
3 cats, 2 cats.
Sorry, 3 cats, 2 dogs, 2 rabbits, 5 birds.
I was about to say, what are you about to say after
5.
after like
2
after
rabbits.
you said 2 rabbits? I'm like,
Is there something else?
no.
It
Not-
seems like, mate, there's a fucking hay bale at the
know.
front of the house.
I know we got to.
Anyway, yeah, you're an animal guy. I was thinking the other day, because I don't want animals personally, just personally.
but you like being around them.
Look, I like being around
You
them.
like other people having them.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't want the cost of them,
Yeah.
nor do I want to pick up their shit.
Mm.
But you know what I want to be?
Yeah.
A plant guy.
You want to be a plant guy?
Because they're like living.
Yeah.
All you have to do is water and sun.
Yeah.
And I just love going to the fucking, Bunnings or what do they call it?
A nursery.
A nursery.
Yeah.
Getting a little plant.
Yeah.
Nice little pot.
You're
I
much.
think I'll be a big plant guy.
Yeah. You're much better.
Bit cheaper as well.
Yes, it is a bit cheaper. You're cheaper to grow from seed if you can. Because
yeah, I'd agree.
Bit
Bit harder though.
harder. Plants, costs money these days. Like,
Not relative to animals.
true. No, but I'm telling you, if
And what lasts longer? Sadly.
depends if you
Depends if you water it or not.
yeah, which sometimes doesn't always happen.
Because what happened to those bonsais we used to talk about on this show?
Yeah.
What episode was that? Like 20, I reckon.
I don't know, but I just
Couple
I
episodes,
was
yeah.
outside picking up some dog shit this morning,
Yeah, he
And-
was. Couple.
and me bonsai, it's been snapped. Me good one.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm a bit annoyed because it was
As
not.
you would be.
Oh, it wasn't
That's
dead, but it was. You know, the good one.
Yeah.
I'm a bit. You know, how you going?
Would you say annoyed is more the feeling, or would you say more upset? Or disappointment?
Both, because I don't know how it happened, and I'm guessing it was a dog.
Surely you got the security camera footage?
Not in that position.
Needs more cameras, do you?
Yeah, we'll go to a quick ad break, and then we'll be back.
Just want to say a quick shout out to our two brands, RKLS and Vintage Zip. You can find all of their items on our website, rklsclothing.com, or follow them on Instagram at rkls.clothing and at Vintage Zip.
And make sure to follow the Ear Motel by subscribing on YouTube or following on Spotify or Apple Podcasts to stay up to date to all the latest episodes. So let's get straight back into this episode. Yeah, so we're back. So on Instagram, Political Punters. You've been listening.
You watch them on Instagram.
Oh, what do you watch on?
I think I watch them on TikTok. Or is it Instagram Reels?
Well,
I get confused because they're pretty both good.
but I think sometimes, somehow, Facebook or Instagram or TikTok can all be like,
It's that cross-platform.
yeah, and like you don't know what it's actually been uploaded on, but it can somehow go onto the other platform.
And then sometimes you end up on Facebook videos somehow.
Yeah, yeah. And you're just like, how did I get on? I thought I was on YouTube Reels, but then I was somehow on Facebook.
Yeah. And now I'm in my photos.
Yeah, so what do you think? Political Punters.
Funny
If
man.
you haven't listened to him, shout out, come on the show.
Where's he located? Perth.
Probably somewhere. I don't
He
know.
seems like a bloke from Perth, I reckon.
Perth?
He gives off Perth vibes.
I was first thinking it's a bit Sydney.
True. He does talk about Sydney a bit.
Yeah, but probably Perth.
I get. Yeah.
Nah, I just see
Perth
when
or Sydney?
When I think of Perth, I just don't think of anybody living there. Like, I just don't think there's just
People do live there.
people obviously do live there.
It's cheaper over there.
I'd
know?
probably go there.
I probably would too.
Yeah, if I had like an
A bit
online
warmer.
business.
An online business.
What?
You'd move there only if you had an online business.
Probably the
I'm sure they need nurses over there too.
Mate, they need nurses everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, we're in industrial action at the moment.
Wait.
I don't know why you dapped me up for that, but
He's pretty funny.
you've just disregarded that.
Yeah.
My industrial
Mate,
action.
Because you do that all the time to me.
Okay.
Anyway.
To me. What is that accent? To me.
Anyway,
Yeah.
come on the show.
Yeah.
You've got me onto him.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're onto him
I
because
know.
more people fucking need to hear about it.
100. Bro,
Fuck the,
no,
oi,
no,
fuck the
well,
government.
so you don't want me to say COVID,
Yeah.
but you got to say F the government.
The government.
Makes sense.
Mate, they've effed us.
Bro,
They have effed us.
you actually, bro, you don't realise how mucked up some things are.
Oh, you don't. You really don't.
Like, we should be having free education.
Mate,
There's-
we should be getting paid because of the resources in fucking Australia.
100%.
Hey, do you hear about the other countries like Canada and shit? or
Norway.
Yeah.
Always Norway.
They're getting paid money
Bro,
to have less amount of resources coming out of their country.
mate,
And we have fuck ton.
bro, I don't understand. Like,
Yes.
even the children get paid.
Mm.
Like, everyone in those countries are getting those
'Cause-
dividends.
The government sold off our
Is it the rights?
something about our resources to foreign countries, and then when the foreign countries pay tax, they don't have to pay like the appropriate tax for how much they're actually making. And then what happens is those companies pay the government like side money somehow. I don't know how, but they do. And
I
then
thought it was just that the private companies were making all the money and
no tax, and it's
And-
like Australia doesn't get.
yeah.
And it's the same thing with even Apple.
What do you mean?
Like, so big companies like Apple,
Mm.
they have this. They go through this other company where they don't have to like pay basically like any tax
Like an
to
import tax or something.
stuff like that. They don't pay taxes to Australia, or very very little.
So we're missing out on a lot of money. You're saying?
Australia as a country is
Yeah.
from private companies.
Yeah, and then being able to get more money those ways, which we should be, would then obviously lower all our
Yes.
tax.
Yes, and
Income
people
tax.
need to see it.
Bro, that's what I'm starting to realize.
Yes, bro.
That's what I'm starting to realize. Like,
Good. You're
if-
on the... Yes,
no,
bro.
like,
you're on that
bro,
now.
like, if-
yes, man, he's on it.
No, because like if everyone sees it,
Yes, bro.
surely there must be change.
Yes.
Because
Mate, people are going to
what's
be...
happening is effed up.
It is effed up. People... I get passionate about it because we're getting screwed, bro.
Yeah. When I heard like and saw the skits, because you're just skits.
Yeah.
But like when you see those people count the money, like the Norways,
Yeah.
like this is all the money I'm getting each year,
Yeah.
and then we're getting nothing.
Yeah.
Literally zero. We're paying.
We're paying. Yeah, it's...
Bro,
You're like this.
It's bad.
It is bad. I don't know how much I just... I could like just keep saying it's bad the whole
Yeah,
time. And
no, 'cause-
unfortunately, that's not going to help.
No.
But like,
No. Have a watch.
please.
Have your own thoughts on it.
Yeah, have
and
a
then
watch. And-
keep getting other people to watch it.
Yeah.
Make change.
Please. Because it's good for you, the listener.
Well, only if
sure.
it gets changed,
Yeah.
which it probably won't. Anyway, recently in the news,
Yeah. I don't know how
Look.
I'm going to get that out of my head, but yeah.
there's been some controversial stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
By
before I bring it up, I want to just do a little precursor. We have talked about this on the off the show,
yeah.
and we've slightly disagreed. So it could make for some good content here.
We'll keep it civil.
We'll keep it civil,
And
but at the same
uploadable.
that's right. But at the same time, the listeners wouldn't mind hearing us argue.
yeah.
It would make for good content. But here's the thing: I don't want to argue with you because I could get upset,
Yeah. Because you seem like you were getting a little bit like...
annoyed. Look, I wasn't getting annoyed. It's just I'm fine for people to have different views, right?
Right.
I
Same.
fully am
Yeah, same.
because everyone.
I'm not going to get upset about someone having a different view unless it's... I don't know.
But I personally then shut down and don't want to and say my views because
Yeah.
I know people disagree with them.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just a waste of time if I feel like people don't agree with me.
Yeah.
If I know they're probably not going to change. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like... Yeah, I like watching like change my mind and stuff. And I know it never gets changed.
do we? We probably have to say what we're talking about.
But it is good to like... I find it interesting to think of like, how does this other person think? Like,
That's
why
true.
do they think this way?
That's true.
And if it's coming from a good place, that's okay. But if it's just like not, if it doesn't really make sense, then that's when it sort of gets a bit confusing. But anyway, NFL player Harrison Butker,
I think Butker.
Butker?
Oh, I don't know.
Butker.
Some American.
So he was graduating,
No, I think he was just invited to be like a
speaker at a graduation.
Yes.
Okay. So he was at a graduation, and within his speech, he talked about how although he was happy for women to be receiving their degrees and the completion of their degrees, scholarship. Oh, yeah, degrees. He said that you would more or less find more enjoyment in life from being a mother and raising children.
Yes.
And he... Okay. So...
Look, this is the thing. You think that's right, I think that's wrong. That's just...
My
And
point...
we'll start there. We'll start there.
So my point of view was that I personally think, yes, I'm all
It's probably
for...
a good thing. I'll cut you off real quick. It's probably a good thing we disagree, so that hopefully we don't get cancelled.
That's right.
Because we both had the differing views.
One
Think
person-
about that. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Can't get cancelled if one of us thinks one way.
Cheers to that.
Only I get cancelled. No, so I'm all for all genders having the ability to work and get degrees. But my other viewpoint is that the woman's body is more situated to being a mother, in comparison to a male and the father. One, because the mother is the one that has to birth the child and possibly breastfeed the child if they can, and then also, I think, the bond between a mother and the child can be at times, I think, generally is maybe a little bit more closer than
The skin
the
to
father.
skin, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And for the longest period in time, and I know things change, but it has been the role of like the mother to stay home and look after the children and have the father make a living for the family.
Look, yes. The thing that I had a problem with
Yeah.
is, I don't disagree now, because how I first heard about it
Mhm.
is how I explained it to you, which I think was wrong. I
Yeah.
said he was basically not disregarding,
Saying women shouldn't get degrees, they should just stay at home.
which isn't what he said.
Mm.
He said
And I
but
think
the
that's
problem
where
I had
some
with it-
people take it out of context as
Yes.
well.
The only problem I had with it was purely the timing.
Mm.
Because I just felt like there was no real need to say that, especially at like a graduation. Like the
Yeah.
graduation is them getting a degree.
Yeah.
So I think that should be being the
The
highlight.
Yeah.
Highlighting that
I can.
they've spent 4 years
Yeah.
getting a degree,
Yeah.
which is used for work, right?
Yeah. I think the other. I agree with that statement as well. It's like maybe it wasn't the best place to say that doing something else is better than what you're celebrating today. Like it's probably not the greatest time to say it because they're in the thought of like, yes, I've got this degree. This is what I'm celebrating today. So then to sort of put it as like, oh, it's a secondary thing. Probably not. Maybe not the greatest time to say it.
I personally think no, that's not a good time
No,
to say.
yeah.
That's, yeah.
But then sometimes as well, it's like, so when is someone going to say? And like, if he said it at a different time, would have it not made the news as much? Like,
But does it even need to be said?
well,
Because
I think-
what we said off air, you said most women look forward to being a mum, right?
well, it was actually my partner that
That's
said
right.
said
yeah,
that.
yeah. But so if they already feel like that and think that, why does it even need to be said?
I think because there is I don't want to say minority, but there are people. There is a group that suggests that it's more important for a woman to have a career than it is to raise a family, and I think some other people's viewpoints is to say that raising a like what can be better than raising a family.
Yeah.
I think it. So
I guess it just comes down to like what you value, right?
yeah.
Like people's values are going to be differently. So if
But then in that case, I don't think people should. Maybe people shouldn't like put their beliefs onto other people.
which is what he did.
Yeah, but I think other people are doing that as well and saying women should
Work.
Should work.
Who's doing that?
I think feminists.
Hmm.
And then the thing is like, what you speaking there? I was just in my head. Like,
Look, I respect it. You think it before you say it.
Yeah.
I respect it. No, look, I just think, like, I just don't understand why it had to really be said, and especially at that time, because,
would you
look, I
do you
think
believe what he's saying though?
well, what he is saying is women might find more enjoyment out of raising a family and what was it? Being a wife and raising kids.
Yeah,
Look, that could be a true statement,
yeah.
and it might be the majority.
You just think it
either.
didn't need to be said. That's sort of how you said it.
Yeah, I just don't. I just can't really comprehend
Why
why it
you
was
said-
why it was said. We were at a graduation. So
Yeah,
why are you talking about anything else than
than the degree.
the degree? Because like Also,
I think it's.
but also like
I think it's a viewpoint that some people are having that they want to raise their concerns.
yeah,
Because I think
but
the
if,
society is going a certain way at the moment that some people might not necessarily like.
but also yeah, I understand like
And one of the reasons why some people see that it's going this direction is because women are somewhat, you could say, choosing not to. They're choosing to get married later in life, and they're choosing to have children later in life. And if you actually see it, the statistics, birth rates are an all-time low at the moment for female can over the past decades, the number of children that they're having is a lot lower, and that's not good for our future as
Why?
well, because we won't be able to keep up with our aging population as well for people to look after.
You think there's people dying at a quicker rate than being born?
I can't remember the stat off the top of my head, but I know
I
that
doubt that.
what
I doubt that.
that there's people.
I think there'd be more births than deaths currently.
I'd have to double check, but I know it's not good for society to have not as many births being done.
I don't know if that's an entirely correct statement
I
because
think it is. It's better for more people.
I don't think so personally, because then you've also got the flow-on effect of then housing. You need more houses. Then
Well,
you
no,
need-
the thing is, we don't need more houses. We need people to live more conservatively and live like people. You could think, oh, this is
but
a
is that
three-bedroom
able to
home.
happen?
Well, it happens in other countries. You have 10 people living in under one house.
Is that a good thing?
It builds a better sense of community and family. And people could suggest that that's a
positive thing.
that's
Yeah,
a positive thing
see
rather
that.
than like
I see that.
we want all these. And I can't speak
What
because
hap-
I want everything. But like,
But what happens if someone like doesn't want that?
what do you mean?
What if someone doesn't want that?
Well, that's their choice.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to the thing. Wait. Oh shit.
Oh wait, I was gonna search up
Yeah.
births versus
Deaths.
death per day. Oh god, how many people die and how many are born each year? So, the world population has grown rapidly, particularly over the past century. In 1900, there were fewer than 2 billion people on the planet. The world population was around. Oh, this is not what I want to know. So wait, there were 134 million babies born in 2023.
How many?
134 million babies born in
In the world.
2023. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
134?
134.
134 million.
There were 61 million people who died in 2023.
So there's a double being born
But
than dying. Double.
births per year, historic estimates from 1950 to 2021 projected to apparently we're going to be on the
decline.
on the decline now though.
Which is what you were saying.
Yes.
Look, man.
Look, I haven't got all my stats, but
Yeah.
I listened to a bit of
The thing
bit
is,
of
man,
stuff on
like,
you.
if we're not going to be conservative, though, like, I don't see it as a bad thing.
What?
But, like, having less children. But how I...
But they're not gonna be
think
able-
differently, man. We think differently.
But I think not having as many children now so there's not going to be enough people to look after like us when we're older.
That's if it does go down.
But it is going down.
But
Because
it's
people are,
still currently higher, though. It's still currently higher.
but it's going down. And
But it
more,
may not
and the
continue.
people who are older now are going to get older. We're an aging
That's
population.
true. That's another fact.
That's-
People that are getting older are getting older.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Bro, did you know everyone on this world is currently getting older?
That's right. That's right.
Bro, people are getting older. How do we wrap that little bit up? Like, look, personally, people are... I don't want to say people are making it worse out of what it is, because I still don't think it was just necessarily needed for that situation. But I feel like people could be making it out worse than it is.
Hard
Because
to say.
he didn't say...
Oh, about the comment.
Yeah. He didn't say, don't get degrees, just become wives. He didn't say that.
Yeah, he didn't say that. I think people are, definitely making it out worse because I don't think he said anything like crazy.
But we haven't listened to the whole thing, though.
We didn't listen to his entirety of his speech, but I think we've watched the clips,
The most common clip.
or on the news, what people think are the most crazy, controversial thing, and what he said wasn't.
I think it was just poor timing.
Yeah, probably. Is there anything more controversial that we can talk about?
Mate, our hairlines. We need to be sponsored. No, I'm joking.
What?
Hairlines.
Hairlines.
Yeah.
Oh, what about it?
No, they're all right.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
They are receding.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wait, who do we need to be sponsored by?
Like a little pilot or Marsh or something.
Oh.
That wouldn't be a bad little sponsor, though.
Well, yeah,
we need
to still send an email out to Alternative Dairy Co.
All right, you do that.
Yep.
Full stop.
Maybe you can...
What was that laugh?
You?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Eve?
Yeah, good app, I reckon. Little controversial, recent news.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be a pretty good pod.
All right. Episode 96. Very close to the episode 100.
Yeah, are we going to have to do something special for that?
Probably.
Also coming up close to 2 years.
Yes, that's right.
June
That's right.
30 or July 1st or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's a little while now.
It's only like a month and a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thanks
we'll
for
see you
staying.
next week.
Yes, thank you for staying and listening.